The timing of that was perfect. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tales of the Valiant and Crit Hit Chronicles. Before we begin, a couple real quick announcements. First off, we are sponsored by Kobold Press. Thank you, Kobold Press, for the sponsorship and the Kobold Creates program. If you are a fan of Tales of the Valiant and fun 5e systems, then go take a look at the Kobold Press store, pick up a copy, and tell them I sent you. It'd be super cool. Also, as you can see, we have a new background image. What is that? It's so majestic and cool, and LB the camera might be covering some details, but it's fine. We are going to be using Chipeku backgrounds for the series and season and whatnot going forward. If you are a fan of fucking awesome hand-drawn battle maps and scenes, yeah, I said fucking. Sorry, Chipeku. You should go and check out their website. They're both on Patreon and they have their own website. If you subscribe, you get access to their entire library of stuff, which is pretty awesome. There are at least like 10 to 15 variations on the scene that you're seeing here. So yeah, go check them out. Super love all of their stuff, and I'm glad to have their stuff on the channel. We're not sponsored, by the way, just putting that out there. I just want to shout out the fun stuff that I pay for. Before we get started with tonight's game, we have some players that we need to introduce. I will go ahead and say Ian is going to be working on another project for the month of September, so not going to be joining us until afterwards, but that is perfectly fine. We wish him well. We hope he has all the fun rolling dice with other friends.
Flake.
I'm going to say Noir. Introduce yourself, because we haven't seen your face in forever.
Hi, everybody. I'm Noir. I play Civil Kingsman. I remember who I'm playing. How's it going? Okay, now stop perceiving me.
No.
Stop it.
No. You're going to do the Zoom. You're about to do the Zoom, aren't you?
You don't know me. Gonna do the Zoom. No, I'm not doing the Zoom.
Looking down at where the hell the effects bar is so I can hover my mouse accordingly.
Hi, everybody. Yeah? I'm CJB, and I'm playing Viking, the Beast-Kitten Barbarian. That's me.
I'm LB Hackabub. I'm going to be playing Gavel, the monk human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm Kujo. I'll be your chronicler for this evening. Yeah. So
this is our special bad mood episode. You better strap in.
Oh my god. Strap in. I think we're all feeling the week. So
we got it.
When last we left our intrepid heroes, as they climbed through the mountains of the Shattered Ridge with the hopes of finding the airship that they had been told they could use to access Witherthorn, to deliver said goods and prepare them for the Eadrithe forces, they came across a monastery belonging to one black-scaled dragonborn, referring to himself as Zavizo, the master of the Way of the Dragon's Claw. This master of martial arts proved to be quite the evil bastard, as they had murdered several of their students over the perception that they were weak or not strong enough. You get the idea. Initially, it looked as though Gavel was going to duel Zavizo. However, Gavel was visited by an old friend, Chad, an old rival from their monastery. It's every time I say it, it's just I keep thinking popped collar and upside down reverse visor. It's just Anyway, after a interesting duel, Chad revealed that he was actually trying to find a way to bring down Zavizo, and the Valiant, as they tend to do, goaded Zavizo into a fight. Gavel allowed She Who Conquers to once again inhabit his body, which led to a stomping ground, as Zavizo, I think, lasted 2 rounds of combat, maybe not even 1. Shit,
round and a half.
All right, well, that's close enough. But they liberated the monastery. Chad decided to take Zivizo's place in hopes of actually training and caring for those in the monastery. And I believe that's what set the rest of you on your way. So, that is where we left off. Quick question, because you guys were in combat. Do you guys plan on resting at any point? Because at this point, I'm going to say within a day's travel from the airship.
I'm
Probably
not gonna
best for you,
lie.
Gavel.
No,
No, you good?
I got rested up when She Who Conquered took over, so
Oh, fair enough.
I'm actually fine.
All right, fair enough.
I got a good chunk of health, so I don't need it. So, how about you?
I think I'm fine. I mean, honestly, it feels like I was even here.
It's been very quiet, so yeah. Yes.
I feel like
That hurt a
Viking's
little
eye
bit.
twitches
That's
when he's
fine.
like, that wonderful feeling of quiet is gone.
Just
Yes, it
he
was
just feels
strange.
like
You didn't help at all during the fight. I thought that was odd.
There was a mishap with the armor. I had to stay back and repair it,
Mm.
or else I would have blown us all up. And I figured nobody wanted that, so I just.
Very thoughtful.
But you guys
of
did well.
Yes.
I'll say
I
I
suppose.
fucking murdered that son of a bitch.
Well,
Piece of
technically,
shit.
we didn't murder, but he was murdered.
It was more hyperbole, but yeah. No, of course that was Kin. Kid's got it in him.
Well, leading with fear will do that to your followers.
So, you all continue your travel through the mountain range. Marosha takes up the rear, and it's several points. In the spirit of keeping Marosha alive in the story, you just see him go like, I'm so tired of mountains. All right, I can go a little bit longer.
Was that the limited edition that he drank?
No,
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
see, that's for special occasions. Does this look like a special occasion?
I
Viking?
don't know. I don't know what a special occasion is for you. Maybe you like weird shit.
Well, maybe I do. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Just don't
Good.
know if this is special. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Great. Awesome, Marosha. Very good. God fucking damn it. Okay.
So, eventually, as you continue forward, I'm going to say it's pushing sunset when you eventually come to the peak where you can see seated atop, somehow in one piece-ish, is a small airship. A longboat and several clearly like deflated balloons that are like packed away on the sides of the ship. It's got some weather stains on it. It's clearly been rained on a couple times. There's some debris markings. There's a little bit of erosion in some of the wood, but you know, it's in one piece. And right now it is it seems to be held in place by two stone like brackets that sort of connect to the bottom and that are heavy enough to just keep it in place. And then you look southward and realize that you are on the tallest part of the range at this part. And you can see the southern landscape of Lothorn. You see Witherthorn, which is your goal. It looks like it's just at the edge of the mountain range. From here, you can see a slight ring of what looks like an arcane barrier encircling the town that exists outside of this tall, somewhat crooked, and strangely built tower. Past that, in the far distance, you see what looks like was once the Palace of Lothorn. This was where the royal family had stayed, but even now, well, not years, but long enough after this war had ended, there are still plumes of smoke that you can see emanating from that palace. It's beautiful and also a little unsettling. But the night is open to you. What do you do?
Viking would definitely want to check out the airship. I think unexpectedly would roll over and just kind of start moving whatever the stone pieces are, holding it in place. How primitive is this thing? Is it?
It's not. Well, make me an Arcana check.
Orange.
Mm-hmm. I hear that hollow dice. Is that a
No, I've
1?
had it. No,
It's a
it's
2.
not good. Do I get my proficiency bonus with this one?
Are you proficient?
I am currently proficient in airships.
Fair
At
point.
least for today, if also tomorrow.
Go ahead and add your proficiency.
Great. That's an 8.
Okay. With an 8, it looks like it's 2 or 3 models behind current. So, do with that what you will. Add in its disuse. It's got some quirks as you're looking around.
Okay. I think Viking will look at it, doesn't have the knowledge to explain what is wrong, but can see that it looks aged. I think he's gonna face palm a little bit and Sybil,
Yes.
I can fly this thing, but can you make sure it works?
Yes. Just give me just one moment. I was hoping that you would ask. I'm just gonna
Ugh.
take a look at the foundations and make sure that there's nothing structurally that will compromise this vessel, and then after that,
On his way over, as he's rambling and getting ready to touch, he's gonna grab him by the shoulder. He's like, "Don't fucking blow it up," and then just back away and just walk back. Let Sybil handle it.
Statistically, it doesn't usually blow things up. Okay, it's actually quite rare.
My experience shows otherwise. So,
You have not been
your
here that
sample
long.
size is.
as long as I have been here, a lot of booms, a lot of explosions.
I'm just gonna get to looking. I
Thank
would
you.
like to take a look at it.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Ooh. Investigation. I don't suck at that. I get to roll with advantage because, oh, wow. Okay, I guess today I suck at that. That's a 17.
17. We'll say that that's enough.
38.
You are able to identify, for the most part, it's in good shape. However, it seemed that at some point or another, a small animal, possibly a rat or something seeking shelter, at one point did make some of the ship towards the back their home. So you do see there is a little bit of a weakness in the starboard side. Some of the paneling visibly looks like something was either chewing or trying to scratch through it or something. And you're, well, as long as nothing goes wrong and you don't get hit by anything, it should hold up.
All right, so I've taken a look. I've done a once over. So thank you for your patience. Structurally, everything is sound except for the starboard section. There were some rodents. They do what rodents do. Start chewing on things they shouldn't have, and it'll take a little bit of work to get it at 100%, but we should still be able to travel. We just need to be extraordinarily cautious. So, no getting into fights, everybody.
Are we planning to get in fights on the airship?
Oh, I was hoping we wouldn't. We wouldn't.
All right. That sounds like we should be fine.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna start gathering things to repair that area while we're flying. Um, but if there's anything that you need from me, you know where I'll be. Just listen for the ham. Okay. Good talk.
Hold on. Hold on. See, listen for the
Hammering.
Hammer.
hammering. Okay. Your
Listen
audio
for the
cut out.
ham.
Your audio cut out for half of hammer. Just listen
Yeah.
for the
Listen
ham.
for the ham. Listen for the ham.
Can we please make that another jingle for Sybil?
Listen for the ham.
My microphone's out
Oh.
here sabotaging me.
All right. Go ahead and make me a tinkering check.
Ooh, okay. Give me just a second.
I don't have that skill.
Fear not, motherfucker. I got it. Eh. This is being intelligence. Yo, what is going on today?
Hey, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That is a 27, good sir.
Okay. You handily find enough equipment to. Oh God, I forgot about that. Hold on. I forgot. This mountain sound set has a very realistic and too annoying insect flyby sound
about
that I had to turn off.
You turn off the
Um,
individual sounds, or it's just like
Oh, yeah.
all one? Okay.
If you use Sirenscape, you can customize the sound set to whatever you'd like. So if you would like, for instance, a random townsfolk group of people to be yelling at each other, you can add that into your mountain sound set. So go check out Sirenscape. They're awesome.
Yeah, not sponsored, but
Or
could be.
else.
Also not sponsored.
But could be.
It's fine. But yes, you handily get enough materials that you can repair and fix up the portion of the hull that was showing that weakness. I will say, you said with a 27, that's a stupid high roll. I'm going to say it only takes you like an hour to secure everything enough that the ship is flyworthy.
Listen while you twerk. It's just, I mean, do something.
If I could hear a little bit.
Where's Ian to be like, now, the ship has been repaired enough that you believe that it will be able to successfully fly towards Witherthorn. However, there is one rather noticeable problem. It doesn't have an engine, meaning it can glide.
Mhm.
And, well, that's kind of it. So you can steer and go downward, but without an engine, getting to fly back up is going to be a bit of a challenge.
Is an ancient a magical item by chance?
Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to say it depends, because there are some that are mechanical in nature. They function quite literally like an engine. And there are others that are more like arcanotech that do use arcane energy to pilot said engine.
The reason that I'm asking is because I was going to use my transform ability. While touching my shard, I use an action to extend one charge to transform it into any type of non-magical weapon or shield or object of medium size or smaller. The object appears in an unoccupied space within 10 feet of me.
I will say. Let me leave it to the dice.
Be dicing, baby.
Yes, nice. You know what you must do.
Yes, you can transform your shard of creation into an engine. I will say, if only. I don't want to downplay that,
Mhm.
but I will say that it will allow for simple movements in that you can fully steer and rise up a little bit, but to full on take off into the sky, that is going to require a little bit more work. But
Got it.
mid flight, it will give you a little bit more mobility.
All right, so I think you all see he goes to where the engine's supposed to be, sees that it's not there, um, suits up into his armor and taps his cane, and the cane becomes an engine, and he starts to hook it up.
I think the moment Viking sees anything weird with technology start to happen, he's gonna stand behind Gavel as like a bot, just like, just in case.
Gavel's sitting on the ground and writing in his notebook.
Right? Then you just have a big ass Minotaur, just like, okay.
I can only conjure a basic engine here, so no fancy maneuvers, but she should be airworthy soon.
Okay, we're just not doing anything crazy, just flying over a giant magical dome. My God, it sounds kind of crazy. Fuck.
It sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah, it sounds kind of crazy. Okay.
So,
That's what I said.
Yeah, it is. It is.
so we are approaching nightfall.
Hmm?
Is the plan to stick it out and fly to Witherthorn tonight, or are you going to wait until the morning?
So think about a couple weeks. The plan was to arrive hopefully at the same time the packages were, and we were bringing a package to be like, here's what we have, and then we have more in a carriage. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Would that carriage be traveling at night? I don't know if would they be stopping? Would going at night be jumping the gun on that?
I would say, given the urgency of the situation, knowing that the Eodrithe army is going to be attempting another siege on Witherthorn,
Yeah.
you're pretty confident that they are going to attempt traveling through the night and just
No.
cycling out who's driving the carriages and whatnot. So
Yeah. Yeah, then I think that's a party decision. You gotta see one way or the other, one being better.
Mm-hmm.
I think if nobody stops Sybil, he's going to just hyper focus and keep working on this ship until it's ready.
okay.
Cool.
As you all are essentially preparing for your travel, Viking,
Mm-hmm.
there's this shift in the air.
Okay.
It's not a breeze. It's not anything physical. There's just this feeling that something is watching me right now. And just as you feel that, Marosha, who we'll say is mid shake, stops. Sybil, how much longer do you need?
Oh, that is a question that is more on a spectrum if you think about it. If I had all the time in the world, I could do
Sybil?
so many things, but just to make it. Oh yes,
Sybil,
yes.
simple answers, please.
Another hour.
As you say that, everybody can hear on the wind. breeze whispers, and the temperature, which is already pretty cold, drops another 15 degrees. Who's got the highest passive perception?
15.
Well,
21.
Sybil, you look as you can hear that on the wind, and you can see, even though it's now nightfall, and the area around you is pretty dark, down the way you came, at the base of this peak, it looks like someone's standing there. You see a shape that looks vaguely humanoid. You can't make out any details save for one.
Yeah.
Their eyes are white. And they're just looking up at all of you. Right now they're about 100 feet or so away.
I'm gonna go on and turn on that magic vision.
The magic vision reveals that it's a spirit. Or is it a humanoid?
Ugh.
Somewhere in between. And your vision sort of like clarifies the shape. And you can see a visibly femme figure hunched, and then their head tilts a little bit as you in your magic vision can see their hand change into what looks like a spike.
Everybody, arm up. I think we've got company.
one moment. I'm almost done.
Okay.
What is it? What do you see?
Oh, spirit, spike hand, ghost, glowing guys, magic, kind of spirit, kind of person, don't know, ready for a fight.
Closes his book. Should we ward it off?
I don't know.
Marosha stands and kind of looks in the direction you're looking, Sybil.
Mhm.
And you've seen him activate his spirit sight multiple times.
Right.
As he turns his on, it's like he goes a little pale. Oh. You all need to go.
Where should we go?
Turns and grabs his trident and pulls it out of the ground. Get in the ship.
Oh. The ship that cannot fly yet.
Figure it out, Sybil.
Okay, I mean, I can override and draw power from.
The creature. Sybil.
I mean, it's complicated. Yeah. Okay, no, I can do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm doing it. Here we go. And whatever I gotta do to make this happen.
Okay. Give me another tinkering check.
Oh boy. Let's see here. Don't you dare screw me over here, buddy. Tinker, intelligence. That's 25.
Okay. You managed to get the airship running. But in the process, this creature, which at this point you guys can reasonably see, those who don't have that perspective magic vision or spirit vision can see someone getting closer. until this individual moves inhumanly fast and leaps at Marosha. And you watch as Marosha like takes the tackle and they roll across the ground. As that combat starts, you can see that this individual looks like a water genasi that has been corrupted by something dark and very malevolent, as there's some sort of energy like it's almost like a symbiote completely covering their form, and they are tearing at Marosha. What do you guys do? No initiative right now.
I go fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Both of you guys make attack rolls.
I lost my dice.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen to my body and try and get the ship up.
Oh,
Oh, maybe.
14, 20. Oh, and nat 1.
for those who are just joining us, any critical success or failure that is rolled gets added into the chronicle. So I'm just going to put down gavel misses an attack against Rain.
Rain. That'll be a 26 to hit for me.
26 will absolutely hit. The 20 gavel will hit as well, so go ahead and give me damage, the two of you.
Cool.
10.
Okay.
Also 10. Any chance to anything become a fiend by any means?
Technically, no.
Okay, then yeah, just 10.
Okay.
I'll use my no, not that. I will make a stunning strike, so they need to make a con save, please.
Okay. That is a 17.
That'll save.
Okay. This creature, in the middle of trying to tear into Marosha, turns. Illustrate your attacks for me. What happens?
Gal, you're probably faster, so you're going to go first.
Yeah, Gavel moves in under Marosha as Marosha is like stabbing in. And when he pulls back, Gavel comes in with a 1, misses, and then does a left hook as the attack that hits, and then fades through with the right hook, and misses that one.
Okay.
And kind of moves out of the way.
All right, cool. Yeah, then Viking would pull up after seeing Gavel. Gavel backing up, and Viking kind of swings around and goes just from behind right to like the shoulder, so try to like hit him this way off Marosha.
Okay. This creature moves unnaturally. As Gavel, as you try to square up with it, its movements, it's like it's dislocating and relocating its limbs in an attempt to move away from you. It does suffer the 2 hits from the both of you, but as these hit and it kind of like restudies itself, you can see it doesn't have a mouth, but you do eventually see whatever inky darkness has completely enveloped this person starts to split as the jaw opens, and then and it's going to launch into a flurry of attacks. All the while, Marosha is screaming, "Don't hurt her! Don't hurt her!" It's going to be 4 attacks, 2 against Gavel, 2 against Viking.
Don't touch me.
Gavel, that is going to be a 22 to hit. Okay. That one's... Oh, that's not going to be... the 13's not going to be enough. So, Gavel, you are going to take Math. 22 points of piercing damage. I will need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And then for Vike,
That's a 4. I'm not gonna use shard for rolling.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Put the book down.
No.
Don't do that. That's fucked up. How dare you? That's crazy.
Rain stabs Viking. Just a nice,
I wonder what's going to happen.
simple thing.
No.
All right, what was your Constitution saving throw, Gavel?
4.
Okay. That is going to be an additional 8 points of necrotic damage, as whatever this spike is made of, after it like pulls it back from your shoulder, you just feel this debilitating, like singeing sting that spreads through your shoulder. And I'm going to say that your next attack is going to be made with disadvantage.
Okay.
Viking.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 30 points of piercing damage. I will need a Constitution save from you.
Okay.
And that second attack is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
22 on the con save.
Okay, so that's going to be a success. So you're not going to take any necrotic. Second attack's going to be 17 points of piercing damage. It is going to be Marosha's turn. Sybil, I'm going to say, as you are focused on getting the ship ready, it's good to go, but you can see Marosha full on charge and tackle straight at this creature, the creature's center of gravity at the waist, and tumble. And they start continuing to tumble down that mountainside until they eventually skid to a stop, and Marosha screams up, "Go! Go now!"
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna yell at everybody. Get in! It's ready.
I was gonna say, does Gavel
He's
turn
going to die.
I think Viking would want to stay and be like, yeah, he's gonna die, but also Marosha's a big boy and he told us to leave. So I think his first instinct would probably be to grab Gavel and try and move to the ship, and hopefully get Sybil to start it on the run over.
Okay,
Yeah.
Opposed
Gavel.
checks.
Sure.
Go ahead. I'll say this is going to be like an opposed grapple. So Viking, give me athletics. Gavel, gee, I wonder, give me either athletics or acrobatics.
17.
21.
Damn.
Big cow.
Big cow. All right. Viking, you.
I imagine Gavel like went to run and he just like how do you grab Gavel?
Oh God. If he went to run, I think it's arm around waist, like, oh God, are we getting ready to like throw you over the shoulder? That seems like a lot. I think he's probably carrying you. He like wraps around your waist and kind of, duffel bag carries you back towards the ship. Yeah. Yes,
Put me down. This is undignified.
No, I understand. I don't want to do this, but we need to go.
Okay.
Just so, because I know we need to get Viking or Marosha out of this scene. Gavel would fight harder, but
I got
I
you.
will not.
I understand.
Oh,
Point
yeah.
made.
Sybil, if only because I don't want to remove any
Mhm.
agency on your part. You did get the ship essentially ready to go the moment that Rain showed up. Is there anything that you would
Right.
like to do?
I'd like to just get us moving so that when they get in, we can just take off.
Okay. All right. Um,
Like it's all about like trusting Marosha. Marosha says to
Mhm.
leave, we're gonna do it.
okay. You all dive into the airship, and you can feel with those stone blocks removed, you feel the wheels on the bottom start to turn as the force starts to push it towards the edge of the cliff, where it's going to start sloping downward very quickly. Um, Whoever's piloting, I'm going to need a check from you.
Okay.
All right, give me a. I will say, given that you are trying to get this started, I'm going to say that you're already going to be getting an additional +3 because of Sybil's insane tinkering checks,
Cool.
where the ship is ready to go. I'm going to say give me a strength check
Okay.
with your proficiency bonus and that additional +3.
How do make just area? All right, so it'll be 9. You said +3.
Yes.
22.
Okay. You feel that lurch as the ship, this longboat ship, goes over the edge of this cliff and starts to plummet until Viking, you pull back hard and the engine starts up and the airship. Yep. We'll say that was just enough to avoid one of the oncoming peaks that if you had not moved out of the fucking way, would have been a bad time for everybody involved. As you're continuing the maneuvering, I'm going to say, yeah. You guys, as you're picking up momentum behind you, you see huge tendrils made of that same darkness attempt to like go straight from the edge of that cliff towards the airship, and one of them like grabs on one of the wheels, and now you have this tether to the cliff that you just left as the ship is trying to fly away. The engine is continuing to run. What do you guys do? The
Somebody
ship
get
is
that thing
like,
off of here.
oh god. It's a little nauseating.
Ugh.
All right, so what do we got on here?
You have a tether between Rain and the airship. There's this almost, I keep saying symbiote. It's the closest thing I can see in my mind.
Yeah.
This symbiote-like tether
Tendril,
wrapped
yeah.
around one of the wheels on the bottom of the ship. That's from somewhere on that cliffside. She is attempting to pull you guys back to the cliffside. What do you do?
I think
would-
Viking's locked
Okay.
in on steering, so I think he's like looking at one of you two to fuck it up.
I'd like to throw Sylvia.
You want to throw? Wait. You want to throw Sylvestra?
Sylvestra, that's what. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you, just so we're clear,
Mhm.
you are throwing with the intent of it's gone? I don't want to say you throw it and then it's gone. I just want to clarify.
So it's modified with returning, and it's in my enchanted weapon, so I can summon it.
Okay.
Let's
forgot about that. We forgot about that mechanist shit. You just hear, "Oh dear!" As it's like the sword gets thrown, it just never heard from her again. Make me an attack roll.
Okay. Would I be using the disarm ability?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, no, that's cool. I just want to let the double
I got
check.
you. I got you.
That'll be a 28 to hit.
Beautiful. The sword slices through that inky material, and you feel the airship lurch once again as you're freed to continue your descent. Viking, I'm going to need another piloting check.
I
Uh,
got this. Just another strength check then.
Give me another strength check.
And then I get. Do I still get the +3 on this, or just
For this, I'm going to say no, because the
Okay.
ship, it being active, it doesn't quite help with the initial
Sure.
piloting.
Okay.
Now it's just your strength plus your proficiency.
Cool. 21.
21. You right the ship and continue downward. And you can see
Gavel-
another. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Gavel like yells out. He's like not doing anything. He just like is at the back of the ship, and he's yelling at Marosha, "You idiot! You're not strong enough to fight her. Get big and just get over here, you dumb idiot!"
His perception check was not high enough to be able to hear you. The ship continues to careen. This thing is surprisingly fast, considering how old it is and some of the pieces that had to be built back up, but it continues down the mountain range. You can hear that distant, strange, otherworldly whisper mixed with Marosha's screams of combat fade into the distance.
He did the right thing. That's what he wanted.
Are you mumbling to yourself? Or are you quietly telling the group? Or are you?
He's mumbling it to himself.
Okay. Yeah, Viking trying to keep the ship steady. He's like, he's gonna be fine. The big fuck's gonna be great. All right, he's gonna squash the water thing, and we're gonna be fine. Right now, let's get to where we need to go. Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'm just gonna work on some of the things that are left to be done.
All right. You said we're still careening down the mountain at the moment, or
I'd say at this point you have control.
Okay.
So it's not like you're speeding necessarily, but you are making some very solid progress.
Okay.
You're pretty sure within the next maybe hour or two, you'll be like at the border of where Witherthorn is.
Okay. Like, but I'm envisioning the airship, right? So if we're going down, we're gliding down the ledge of the mountain? We're not like rolling on some grounded wheels or anything, or
No.
Okay,
You
okay.
are gliding down. The
Got
wheels are just for landing.
I figured. I
purposes.
just once I heard we were on the mountain, I just want to make sure we like. Do we have to lift off? I'll do it.
No.
Okay. Cool.
No. At this point, you are in open air.
Okay.
And you can feel the wind whipping past you. It is very, very cold at this height, and some of that wind sort of slices through whatever clothing you're wearing and chills your bones just a little.
I'm
Is there
colder.
anything? Is there anything you wish to do?
Oh God, she kind of fucked me up a little bit. Can I take a nap at the wheel?
If you need to rest, I can.
Do you know how to fly one of these things?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll stay on the wheel. It's
No,
fine.
I mean, theoretically, it all makes sense.
Yeah, I got it. I think that he'll one of the potions of healing that we found in the cave, he's gonna pop a cork in that and just down it. What's that? Healing is the same.
It should
The
be the
D4?
same as Was it 2d4 plus 4?
Appeared to be a greater. I forget what we had.
Hold on. Hold
Holding
on.
on. Holding on.
Hold on.
Holding on.
Hold it on. 2d4 plus 2. If for a
Okay.
basic. If it's a greater, then
I don't know. I forget what we found in the other dungeon. I don't have that written down. Along with the piss potion.
God
I think there
bless
was
it.
regular potions. I'll take it as a regular potion. Do this. Plus 2. Oh. Gee, thanks, game.
4 potions of healing. And then
Okay.
4 potions of a thin golden liquid,
Did we figure out what that
which
was?
might be piss.
Take the piss potion.
So the ship continues, and you can start to see, sort of piercing through the night sky as you are continuing to fly, that there are some buildings surrounding the Tower of Witherthorn that do have what look like torches or flame, hearths inside to give a little bit of light. So you're kind of relying on that as your destination.
Mhm.
I will say, give me a perception check just to make sure that you are locked in to where Witherthorn is.
Uh, 18.
Okay. It gets a little tough at times, mainly because of angle and whatnot, to be able to see the lights, but you do stay on track enough. I will ask Gavel, what are you doing? Is there anything in particular that you'd be doing aboard other than just waiting for landfall?
I mean, I don't know if seething is the right word, because I think what he's doing is kind of meditating. Mostly to gather himself and also to stave off the cold. It's kind of just standing in the back of the ship, still looking towards the mountain.
It's like you keep waiting for some sign,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing. No sound other than the wind whipping past you.
Mm-hmm.
No sight other than the pitch black darkness that comes with nightfall. It's quiet. It's at this point that, Viking, you can tell you're going to start approaching. You're basically now making the final approach to move to fly over the walls of Witherthorn and attempt a landing. So I will need one last check from you. I'm going to say that this is not going to be strength, because landing is going to require a little bit of finesse. So you're going to need to make me a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus. Danny. Yeah.
12.
Okay. Do you have any luck that you can spend?
I do. Is a point per? Yes.
You could do it 1 per, or if you spend 2, you can re-roll your d20.
Let's do that. There's 2 of my luck. I use those bitches. Let's just click at advantage. Do that again. Does it take the new one, or is it just doing advantage, or is it?
Technically, you would have to use the second roll.
All right, 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a lower
Okay.
number.
So you guys can feel that little bit of a lurch as Viking attempts to flatten the ship out as it approaches the ground. The thing is, the wall of wards, the arcane wards that surround the city, as you are attempting to level out just a little bit, you guys feel this as like the bottom of the hull collides with the top of the wall, and it starts kind of weaving and shaking a little bit as it approaches the ground quite quickly. I'm gonna need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it. Son of a bitch. Everybody hit the deck. We're going down. Oh, boy.
19.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Ugh, hold on.
You see how fucking dead I am this time? I critically impact with the ground. I splat.
Seeing that we're going down hard like this, could I do something in response to try and help our Minotaur buddy out?
What do you want to do?
I would like to slide a disc at his shoes so that he flies, because he can't be in a crash if you're in the air.
Huh.
Okay. I will need a sleight of hand check from Sybil
Oh boy.
to see if to see if this will work.
You could just tell me to go fuck myself. Okay, that's a natural one. So listen, I tried. Wait, how much luck is it to roll? I'm
2.
loaded. 2. We're gonna do that. We're
You're
gonna
just like,
test
before
it.
it goes in the chronicle.
You've got to be fucking kidding.
No,
me.
you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. What did you do?
No.
Yes, I wrote another one. You know what? You know
I hate
what?
it here.
Me and Sharp, we're not cool no more. I'm guessing you can only do that luck thing.
Oh my
once, right?
god. Yeah, I'm staring at it
Yeah.
too. I can see the results of rolls.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna write this in extra bold just so we understand.
Sharp was like, no, the Minotaur must suffer. And I'm
Hold
like,
on, I got it. This will be a great clip. After our 3 crits in 1 turn last time, yeah, now we'll do our fucking 2 nat ones to save the cow. I love it.
I tried.
I appreciate it.
You know?
So, Sybil, there was one thing I forgot to mention, Noir,
Yeah.
in our little recap before the session.
Uh-huh.
And that is that you made it to the cliffside with a cart and 1 horse, and the horse had funny little wraps on their hooves that let them stick to whatever surface they were walking on, basically preventing them from having issues traveling through the mountains. Super nice. And as you quickly throw a disc with the intent of hitting Viken to save Viken, you instead hit the horse, who you just hear neighing, panicked as it takes off into the air. Yeah, the horse is safe.
I guess I should have held my horses.
This shit's not funny. I'm gonna fucking die.
Well, the DC was 15.
God damn it.
Oh.
So, the total was 27 points of damage, of fall damage, for those who fail. For those who succeed, it's going to be half, which is going to be 13 points of damage.
That's nothing for me.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
take fall damage like that.
You said what? 20? You said 27?
27.
Oh, great.
Yeah. How does the ship go down? And I'll tell you how Gavel lands.
It is like after that impact, it is now. It basically like skipped, like if you were to throw a rock and it skips on the water, it skipped up, and with that back hull completely mangled, it is now fully starting to nosedive. Those last maybe 70 feet or so.
I think what happens is as it is going down, the second before it hits the ground, the first time, Gavel just jumps in the air and like lands on the ground behind it and starts running with it, so that he's like watching it go down, seeing what happens
Here we go,
to
I'm
his
about to
friends.
blow up.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that first Dead Island 2 trailer where it's just the dude running down with the
Oh.
headphones in, just like, yeah, okay, this is a good time.
The airship like slams into the ground and like skids across the ground. You feel like the vibration as it hits like fencing, like side of a house gets clipped a little bit, but then eventually it slides to a stop.
I think Sybil's just gonna land because he like seeing Gavel's like, oh, that is a good idea, and he just takes to me here. He lands back inside. He goes, good thing I didn't fly.
Are you all right?
You mother.
Viking,
Sorry,
are you all
Gavel.
right?
I think Gavel. I think Vikings is laying on his back, just arm knocked over something, other arm this way. Like, I need a drink. Fuck.
It's at this point, as you finally have that moment where everything stops moving, you can hear on the wind sounds coming from nearby. And you can see shapes start to move into view with this little bit of a shamble as they start looking in the direction of your ship. It is so dark out that you can't make out a ton of detail. Give me a perception check, everybody.
Who came? Wait, hold on. Does it have
Wait, hold on.
Before I start talking shit. It does have dark vision.
Okay.
Invisible vision, magic vision, x-ray vision.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
21.
Okay.
Might that get your boy an advantage?
Yes, go ahead and give me an advantage.
All right, here we go. All right, you know what? I am done rolling this Shar.
Well, it's not bad.
No, it's not good either.
What? A 17 is not terrible.
38.
I got a plus 10.
Wow. Nice. Ooh.
I'm still taking the 17. Oh no, I was just rolling to see which dice I'm picking.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I rolled a
No.
10.
10. Okay.
It would have been 25 if I went with the dice,
That's fair.
but I went with the 17.
Okay. And Viking, what did you get?
21.
Okay.
21.
As you see these humanoids sort of slowly shuffle into view, Sybil, you immediately identify these are undead. These are straight up undead. However, one of them has those bunny ears on it. And another one has like a flower growing out of like an open spot in its chest. As you can then also see normal individuals peeking around the corner, peeking through windows. What was that sound? Is everybody okay? That was Winry's house. I wonder if she'll be okay. And you piece together that the undead are seemingly just a part of the society here. As many individuals look with fearful eyes from their windows at the strange crashed airship on the ground just outside.
So, it seems like the people here are friendly with undead, and they're very curious about the airship that just dropped in their town. So, we should probably be prepared to explain that.
One of these
Our
undead.
apologies, good people. We had a bit of a rough landing there.
Make me a persuasion check, Gavel.
Let's get it, Gavel. Let's get it.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
That's a 6.
Yes. That cocky ass expression. I love it so much.
You should talk to them more. They make you better at shit.
As your voice echoes out, you just hear like as the shutters for those windows close and people are like, get inside. Some of the undead approach. One of them has what looks like a contraption replacing their jaw. It is shiny metal, and as it approaches, you hear,
You may call me Gavel.
Gavel.
Yes.
Are you Yadrithani?
No, I'm not.
There's this like flash in their eyes, which have that clouded over, dead-eyed look. There's this shimmer of arcane magic. He asks for your presence in the tower.
No, the presents that we brought were for your town.
And like almost hive mind-ish.
Yeah.
These undead all at once look at the crate of supplies that were brought in the airship, which it's mostly in
Don't ask me to roll.
what was that?
I said, don't ask me to roll.
You know, some of it still looks salvageable, but the impact definitely like smashed some of the food. It's sort of decorating sort of like the splatter at the back of the airship where it was stored. But you know, there's like about a third of it left, which is something.
We do have more coming. This was just the first offering.
And you can see that shimmer go across all of the undead's eyes, and some of them immediately sort of approach to start sifting through the debris to find good food, and they start like handing it off to each other. The one that's been speaking to you says, "From where do you come?"
And me personally?
It just
You
stares
guys, you should
blankly.
not be letting Gavel talk.
I love this. I love this. Let Gavel talk. Please, please let Gavel talk to this zombie. Please.
My charisma is a hot 10.
What is mine? Mine is an 11. Man,
Gavel.
what a great party.
What's Gavel's charisma?
Oh, my charisma is
Yeah.
oh, that was a 14. He just doesn't have any
So-
people skills.
Yeah,
Very
yeah, no, I get,
artistic.
Despite
I get it.
despite your worry, Gavel really is the face of this party at the moment.
That's really bad for us.
In your clarifying question, it just sort of stares. Where does the food come from?
Oh, what are we telling them?
If I can like cracking his neck, trying to get back into place, like we're trying to make friends. Hey, here's some gifts. Here's some more to.
Right. From the land to the north. Leans over to Sybil. Are we telling them about the king yet?
I was wondering if one of you might know. You know what? What's the worst that could happen, right?
Right.
Right.
What would his title be?
Are we talking about Averin?
Yeah.
Heir to the throne.
Which throne?
The
Yeah.
throne of Lothorn.
Yeah. This comes from the king of Lothorn.
The king is dead.
Well, one of the kings is dead. His heir has taken control. Well, he is taking control.
The moment you say that like shimmer that goes across all of their eyes, it goes across this one zombie's eyes with much more intensity.
Mm.
He requests your presence in the tower. He must clarify.
Right. Well, the food is for the people of the town. If he wants us to go there, we can.
Yes, we will distribute the food.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Martin.
Martin. Thank you, Martin, for your assistance.
LP's got to fix the names with fucking Martin's shown down here in town. We fucking Sorry, Chad's a little too normal, but Martin.
The undead pretty much immediately set to work in finding food that has not been destroyed to divvy it amongst the townspeople. You see some of those shutters like open as the undead approach and offer just like a couple loaves of bread. Like it's nothing fancy by any means, but it's enough. And the moment they see and realize what's going on, people come out of their homes. And you can see that everybody is definitely on edge. And the moment they see food, that tension eases a little bit, and there's this warmth that seems to spread through the townspeople that you can see as you're being led through the town towards Witherthorn itself. As you, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say. Gavel leans over to Sybil and says, "Is he one of your kind, a tinkerer?"
You know, this whole time, Sybil was locked in on the jaw, just kind of using his eyes of the maker to like see what's the quality of it. Does it look like this guy made it? Like, just trying to get any information he could derive from that mechanical jaw.
You, with your eyes of the maker, it is a magical item. It is powered by some sort of arcane magic. Noir, I missed you so much.
Fucking gross.
You identify this as the voice of the dead. It is an artifact that essentially grants an undead the ability to speak, if it was unable to prior. Unlike most magical items, though, this is permanently bonded. So it's a magical item that you cannot remove from an individual once it's placed. Doing so would cause some sort of feedback onto the undead and possibly destroy it.
Is there anything that I might need to roll to be able to look at this thing, idea of how I could build my own?
Uh, I would say give me an Arcana check, but no.
Ugh.
Give me a
Arcana.
tinkering check.
Just because I hate it doesn't mean I can't do it. I'll roll Arcana.
Oh, there's that Arcana again.
How's the 29 do you?
Damn. Motherfucker. You look at this device as it operates and gesticulates and forms words. Yeah, you're pretty sure. I mean, you've definitely done a little bit of research on implements to assist, to assist people just sort of in general. You're pretty confident that you can find a way to produce something similar that would not require any arcane power.
Yeah, I built something similar in my helmet to make my voice sound more intimidating. All right, I don't think that this guy's a tinkerer, but it's definitely hanging around with one.
As you, oh, go ahead.
No, it's just he does not understand that this man is undead. I think that up until very recently, he didn't believe that undead were a real thing.
Oh,
We established that.
oh Cavill.
Necromancy isn't real. It's just something they use to scare children.
Oh, you said that out loud?
You say as there is
No.
a
Oh, he doesn't know
headless
they're undead,
undead
so no.
walking past.
I mean, speaking
My
of
perception
undead,
isn't
where's
great.
my brother?
Oh yeah.
He is back in AFOS.
Okay.
He essentially volunteered to be a part of the caravan that's going to accompany the majority of the supplies to make sure that is guarded and secure.
Hell yeah.
I
Okay.
say, while they were mumbling about that, I think Viking's hammer would have just started to light up, just being surrounded by undead,
Mhm.
being like, oh, what a scrumptious meal right now. We could just slaughter them all. But Viking's like, hey, what's the over-under we're going to have to fight here?
Well, they seem very
I'm-
nice.
Yeah, everything seems fine.
Well,
I don't see this going badly at all.
got it. None for now. It's just a night.
No, I'm just kidding.
Got it. Let me hit him.
No, I'm just kidding.
27 to hit.
Well, you absolutely hit yourself because
What?
that was the wrong. I don't know how to turn that into a joke.
Hey,
Yeah, and I'll beat you like a boy. Oh, that came out wrong.
Ooh. You eventually are led through this surprisingly beautiful like outer courtyard. Welcome in. I see you. So you want to be a DM? Thank you, Raiders. Welcome to Crit Chronicles.
How we do this?
Thank you for trusting me with your community. It's wonderful to meet you. But you are led through this surprisingly well-kept courtyard to the base of this tower, which looks old, but like not decrepit. It's got a charm to its age. There are bits of moss that have crawled in between the brick that make up the exterior of this tower, giving it this sort of pseudo reclaimed by nature look, almost cozy core, if you will. And the double doors slowly open as an individual is seen walking out a little briskly. This is an elf, visibly masculine. They've got the long ears that come out to the side a little bit, and they have long dark hair that is immaculately kept, combed and brushed and straight. It comes down to about their hips. Their eyes in the night kind of have this bluish glow to them that is both charming and mysterious. and they wear, sort of keeping with the vibe, like a really big cardigan. That kind of like wraps around them, and they have a mug which looks like filled with some sort of tea as they step forward, and they've got teeny little spectacles that they remove from their nose. Am I to understand that you referenced an heir to the throne?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you seem of sound mind enough. I trust you are aware of the slaughter of the royal family not too long ago.
Oh yes, he was blipped away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
A great mage he is. Well, he's a fine mage.
It's all right.
Who are we speaking of exactly?
King Averin.
Avrin?
Evan.
The assistant who worked at the university. Surely you're mistaken. It's wonderful meeting you. Thank you for the supplies. And they turn with the intent of going back inside.
That's very rude.
It's poor manners to laugh at your king.
My dear, why do you look familiar? Well, Avrin. Erin is not of noble birth, so
Do you know of the prophecy upon this land? That when all of the kings and their heirs die, the world will end.
go on.
Well, that has not happened yet. So therefore there must be an heir.
Well, ask anybody around you in this town, and I'm sure they will tell you that their worlds did end. But that being said, I believe you are speaking more literally.
Yes.
Hey, yo, I'm using that amulet to detect thoughts real quick. Fuck this guy.
The fuck. Surface thoughts are honestly memories, quick small little memories of Avrin and Lombardi, who is the wizard that you're speaking with,
Mhm.
passing each other in the halls of a university, where Avrin, very cliche, was carrying a large pile of books as they followed behind their master, who then like trips and just the books and files go scattering. You see small memories of uh Lombardi speaking with Master Arhu about some arcane enigma or whatnot about the land, and Avrin is like peeking around the corner and is not being stealthy about it. Like you're seeing these experiences that shape the disbelief in Lombardi that Avrin is in fact heir to the throne.
You are a great wizard, yes?
Yes, I am.
Do you have ways of telling truth over lie?
I'm familiar with a particular spell.
I have no reason to hide anything. If you would wish to use it upon me, I volunteer myself.
You see that the way they cast their magic is not from a spell book. It looks memorized. And you watch as with their fingers they almost write out arcane symbols that with some invisible pen sort of illuminate in this beautiful green energy as they draw out several glyphs and then press, and that energy washes over you. All right. Who sent you here?
King Erin and the people of what was the city we were in?
Aethos.
Aethos, the old Valiant.
No visible signs of strain.
I mean, just to be clear, I don't lie normally, so.
Pretty blunt, yeah.
Yeah.
How is it that you know that this Aaron, as you call him, king, is indeed heir to the throne?
When we were across the sea, we found a great place of knowledge. There was a prophecy upon the wall and a lineage that led to him from she who knows the truth. She who.
Binds.
What is it? She who binds the truth. She spoke to us.
As you say that, his expression turns. You spoken to she who binds the truth
A couple times, yes.
a couple of times.
Yes, she is in league with one of our friends.
That'd be me.
Yes. I commune with she who conquers, personally.
Shit. Too divine.
I know, man. This shit's fucking crazy, isn't it?
Yes.
You get used to it, I guess.
All right. All right. And you see that they turn and set their tea down. Averin's the heir?
Yes. And he has taken up his post.
Where?
On an island northeast of here, once guarded by mist. Still guarded by mist.
Understood. Then I would like to formally apologize for my earlier remarks. And he's going to look at Sybil. Shouldn't make such comments about my king.
Thank you.
It's okay. We all make mistakes. And I will, at that point, like, adjust the armor to show my family crest.
That's why I recognize you.
Yeah.
Sybil, I would actually like you to make me a persuasion check. I'm going to say with advantage.
Okay. Oh, boy, this is bad.
Advantage?
13.
There's
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pop off with my inspire. I'm gonna use my inspire to get that plus.
There you go.
Then roll a d6 to add onto it because my persuasion has no bonus. Okay, inspire. There you go. 19.
There's a moment where it's like you feel the weight of your name and your family's legacy on the way that he looks at you. But then he weighs your words. And he weighs the situation. He weighs Gavel's in undisputed truth. And he visibly eases. If the king has selected you all to be his, well, to be in his company, then that should be enough for me to afford some trust. I trust you. As I understand, there was an airship that you had flown. Is it
Yes.
still in working order?
No.
I'll have to examine it, but most likely not.
It did break in half.
Oh, then absolutely. Well, I mean, I could still fix that. You know what? Not the time, but
The more important thing is there are more supplies coming in, and they will need entrance into your.
So AFS has been liberated. Am I understanding this
Yes.
correctly?
Yes, that's right.
All right. All right. And for the first moment, you actually see some genuine hope. This is wonderful news. Oh. All right. You will find rest here. We will find a place for you to stay. You should be aware, though, we believe that the Iadrothe army is going to be making an attack soon. We could use every able-bodied soldier or fighter or mage or what have you. And like, as he says mage, he looks at Sybil, assuming. Yes, any arcane gifts that you can contribute would be of great help.
not a major, but I'll still give a hand.
Very capable.
Oh,
A mechanist.
I think that's when the armor opens up and he just walks on his cane.
as you say, Gavel, as you clarify mechanist, and as Sybil shifts, you like he's still obviously like go team venture, like totally cool with you guys,
Yeah.
but there's this little bit of bias that comes out of him, and he goes, "Oh, well, we can't all choose the paths of the highest intelligence, so props to you for finding a vocation of your own."
And I'm just gonna go, thank you. And like when my hands come together, it's just they're just gonna be surrounded by fire from the flame bolt. Thank you so much. Oh, I've figured this out pretty easily. Civil engineering, though, no, that's where I had some difficulty, but you wouldn't know anything about that.
Yes, I wouldn't really be bothered with normal base designs like that. I mean, I have cosmic energies to read. I would rather leave that to the professionals down
Do
here.
you have food here?
Yes, ish. Please come inside. Martin and Martin, the same undead that you have been speaking with earlier, approaches. Yes. See to it that their ship pieces are gathered and bring them to my workshop. I would like to ensure that their airship is fixed and ready for their next travel should they need it. And they just shuffle off. And it's here that we're going to take our 10-minute break. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're going to be taking a quick bio break. So quick shout out to Dwarven Lion and So You Want to Be a DM. Thank you guys so much for the raids and trusting us with your community. If you're new here, welcome to Crit Hit Chronicles. This is a TTRPG focused Twitch channel where we run several campaigns throughout the week. If you feel like tuning in for some fun stories, then give us a follow. But in the meantime, we are going to go take our bio break. You should do the same. Get up, stretch your legs, get a snack, get some water, take your medicine if you haven't, and we will see you guys in about 10 minutes. Be right back, everybody.
Why?
And welcome back, everybody. So, we'll say you guys are allowed a night's rest. Some of the townspeople, like after this initial conversation with Lombardi, have approached and immediately started showering you with thanks, as they state that they haven't had a full meal in quite some time because of how intense and terrifying things have been. So you're given a few of those messages before Lombardi kind of waves to the people. Please, they only just arrived. Let's allow them a moment of respite, and we will share our gratitude for their service, perhaps in the morning. But go, get some sleep, everybody. And everybody turns, and I'll say Viking, there's this little boy, maybe 5, who's like walking with their mom that like turns back and sees you, smiles, and then turns and keeps walking. But Lombardi says, yes, you are welcome to stay in the tower if you'd like. I can secure rooms for you all with whatever you would need. It might not be much, but it's at least something to repay your service. Am I to understand you are attempting to... Let me reword this. Are you stepping in as the new Valiant?
Oh, yes. Pulls out a pin.
A little rusty one.
Side of the
Oh,
armor.
Marosha, are you still alive? I forgot. These things have microphones on them. I don't know the distance.
Yeah.
You activate. Nothing comes through.
It must be broken.
This Marosha, is this one of your party who's stayed behind? What is the...
Yes, he was locked in combat with a shade of his ex-wife? Lover?
We never
Partner.
really got details on that.
I hope he's all right. Please, I'm so sorry to be interrogating you. Please, come inside. We
Yes.
can discuss future steps from there. You step inside, and this is arcane cozy core throughout the tower. There are
Maximalist.
absolutely. There's this scent of like the scent that comes with the first cool breeze, like right before it becomes autumn, that seems to be like moving through the tower. There are several spots with cozy, comfortable couches and places to sit yourself that float. They don't actually like sit and scrape across the ground. There are bookshelves upon bookshelves, and you see a winding staircase that leads up to different levels of the tower, where it seems like there's some sort of enchantment in that from the ground you can see straight up to the top of the tower, and yet still somehow these levels exist for you to walk on, influence other objects, and that sort of thing. As you enter, Lombardi sort of snaps a finger, and appearing seemingly out of thin air is a skeleton with a tuxedo and holding what looks to be a teapot and a tray with several mugs. And Lombardi says, if you would like just to sit and relax and rest.
You have anything more alcoholic?
Oh, of course.
No. Let's do that instead.
Understood. He fetches a bottle, and it's a little bit of a shock because it's nothing like ornate or magical. It literally just looks like a little bit of bourbon. He just pulls that and a couple of glasses and sets them on the table in the middle of all of the places to sit. Please, if you would like.
Great. Thanks for making me feel at home. He's gonna
well.
kick his feet up on whatever little stand is near. Make himself as comfortable as he can.
He doesn't react negatively. If anything, he just prestidigitations the bottom of your feet so it doesn't get like mud anywhere. But
thank you. I'm gonna clean those hooves for weeks. Kicked in mud,
Yeah.
you know.
Happy to help.
Thank you.
Are you a necromancer?
I am. Yes.
Huh.
Okay, 2 different reactions. Gavel, why don't we discuss yours first? Intrigue, perhaps?
Yeah, I was under the impression that they were just used to scare children into behaving.
Well, some are. If listen, Shadow, I only have like ass sip in here. I can't do 3 eat the wets. I know you. Deal with it. um, there are some who are the quintessential.
My apologies.
Nice.
No, it's perfectly
I
fine.
was eating the wet.
Thank you, Danny. For now on, any eat the wets that come through for the rest of the night, Danny has to be the one to do it.
I got this much water left.
There are some who study the school in some sort of ridiculous goal to use the dead for their personal gain, for power, as with any ability to usurp the rule or position of another. I, from a young age, understood necromancy to be simply the act of restoring life. It is not the profanity of the profane magic that many claim it to be. It is more the one casting it that is the profane. So I
didn't know they were real.
Oh, yes, they are. My apologies, I misunderstood.
No, it's
Yes,
all right.
quite real. Sean, would you care to demonstrate? And the skeleton turns, waves, and like lifts their head off of the spinal column, rotates it a couple of times, and then sets it back down, and waves again.
That was a good one.
They bow.
I do not care for that.
You see their shoulders shrink just a little bit.
Oh, Sean.
Well, it's very impressive.
Well, Sean, I believe, says thank you. Now then, that was your reaction. And then as he turns to look at Sybil, he's like, and you, Sir Kingsman?
Oh, no, just think that it is possible to emulate probably the wrong choice of words, because it would be more efficient to use automatons instead of the dead. But that's just a personal opinion.
It's faster to use the
I
dead.
have. I suppose it is, but I don't know. I, for one, just have a bad taste in my mouth with the idea of using those that have passed on to do tricks.
Do you believe that I influenced Sean to do that in any way?
I do believe the words, Sean, if you would, were uttered. So, yes, I do.
Let me clarify that then. When I uttered the words "if you would," it was merely to greet and show that Sean was indeed an undead form, but allowed to operate of his own free will to establish that he is, in fact, a dead matter, yet piloted by a spirit that has yet to be passed on.
Oh,
That was the intent.
so
And
they
as
have
for
spirits. Sorry.
they do, yes. I specifically work with the spirits of those who have passed, yet find it difficult to find their transition into the next life through the assistance of they who guard the veil. There are many spirits of those who have passed that sort of linger, purposeless, trapped in the emotion of loss, that have nowhere to go, nothing to do, no way to experience and be at peace with these things.
Like
I have
Maris.
Maris.
Our companion. Our old companion,
Yes,
that
it's,
is. I believe she's dealing with a identity theft situation at the moment,
Oh,
but
Maris.
she had
Yes.
her children and a husband that followed her.
Haven Hand?
Yes, I believe.
Huh. Huh. Volda spoke quite highly of her. I should like to meet her one day.
Me too.
I
We
mean,
love and miss you,
she was
Erin.
there in the caves with us, don't you remember?
She waited at the door and then she said she was out. You didn't say boo to me.
Understandable.
love
Very
and miss you,
oddly
Erin.
quiet on that trip. Um,
She's very particular about who she talks to.
I get it.
Well,
fascinating, indeed.
yes. Well, I offer consensual partial resurrection, specifically so that those who are stuck, locked in their undeath and their unrest, have the opportunity to step back into the shoes of living matter for a while. But as with anything, it eventually does end. And hopefully, at the end of when these bodies do deteriorate, that the spirits have found enough peace to be able to pass on.
I think I'll just keep putting my faith in metal.
Place your faith wherever you like.
Yes, well, we did come to speak of a truce of some sort and perhaps assistance in defending the realm.
Well,
Whether that is a conversation for tonight or later.
if you are willing to have this talk now, I am absolutely all ears. Where do
He
we
kind
start?
of looks to the others to see, like, he's not very good at reading people, so this is him going, is this a good time? Gavel's fine.
Sorry, I think my whole life just fell apart for a second.
Sybil might be too busy throwing shade right now to give him a proper answer.
Mm-hmm.
Viking swigs the bourbon is like, yeah, it's better time than any. Let's do it.
Yes. Where do we start?
Do you want to help fight or what?
Am I going to help fight? Well, I don't know if you've noticed, I don't have many soldiers here. I have those who have decided to rise again, but I don't have much in the way of an army. The only reason we've been able to survive this long is because we are a small community. But that being said, I can contribute something.
Okay.
Well, if your city is under protection from the crown and from the Valiant of old, and you do not need to keep them safe, would you be able to raise such an army? With time. We are not locked into a short schedule.
Go ahead, process, figure out what you got to do.
Then
Yeah,
you do
plenty
not
of
need to
bourbon.
answer.
No,
Yeah, you don't need to answer tonight.
I can. I just, you must understand where my hesitance is coming from. Once upon a time, the last king of Lothorn had approached me at my doorstep asking for the very same thing. He said that Iadruthe had shown a bit of weakness, there was an opportunity, and he needed numbers. Now, do I have the capability? Yes. Do I want to bring the spirits of those who have passed back to cause more death? No. And so, because of my refusal, I was removed from any further council decisions with regards to the kingdom. It was clear that I was not in the station that I was once welcomed into. And so I accepted that fate. I stood by my principles. I will admit, watching the massacre take place from my vantage point, it was difficult. But what you're asking me to do is not too dissimilar, and so I'm struggling to come to terms with that.
As a fellow academic, I would like to give you data to help you come to a conclusion. I you know, by family name, it means you know where I am from and what we are trained to do. So, with your principles, you do not raise more soldiers to create more death, and that is great. That is great for us because when it is time for us to put our eyes on you, there will be very little resistance. So that Queen's Army can spend more time enjoying the spoils of what is yours rather than ending the lives of those that would have offered resistance. Your principles can be your disadvantage if you choose to stick to them.
Or your principle to protect life will do you a service. We have information about the Queen and her capabilities or her abilities. I don't know if you've ever tried to gain access to viewing the castle, but there is some sort of magic upon it that we have encountered. Some sort of extra terrestrial void. Sybil, what was it?
There is a rip in space and time that the Queen utilizes to her benefit. And more than that, you should know that the infantry of the Queen's Army has been modified.
Modified how?
I am going to say in infernal demonic energy, and I would like to pull out that skimtar that I pulled from the soldier. Don't touch it. Because I don't know that you have a strong enough mind to protect yourself from what it would do to you. To be quite honest, the only reason that I was able to do so was because we were in the presence of the divine.
They pull out their spectacles and they place them on their nose and they sort of affix them. And as they do, the lenses glow a little. Terrifying.
I can attest that every man, woman, and child is raised to believe in the Queen and her mission. We were bred to be her warriors, and with weapons like these in hand, I hope dying with principle is of a comfort to you.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage. I will open this up to anybody.
Ooh.
given that everybody has contributed to the conversation.
Oh no. Persuasion means we meet again. I'm gonna use luck and I want to reroll
21.
physical fucking die.
Okay.
Save your luck.
Now we're fucking talking. That's a 19.
Viking, if you would like.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
rolled an 18. I don't even contribute
Okay.
much in terms of the principal part. But
Grunting.
yeah, a little pep talk at the start, just getting the conversation going. I think throughout this is also Danny learning a bunch of world lore at the same time. Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, so we're writing this all down as we're going. But I think Viking was ready, like, all right, good night. What the fuck was everything you just said?
I think that's like honestly the coolest part about playing this character that is like
Mm.
existed on the outs of everything that's going on is you're
Yeah.
literally learning as your character is.
Yeah.
How
so you
fucked
probably
things are.
throughout, there's just like yeah, time riff.
You were there for that one.
Yeah,
I don't remember that part.
Mm-hmm. Luther, the weird guy, talked about it.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. I thought we were talking something
Yes,
different.
the-
Okay.
The one that your friend befriended.
Oh, yeah, she's good. She's good at doing that.
Hmm.
Do you guys mention Luther out loud?
I'm
I
gonna
guess.
say yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold, please.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's when Baldur's Gate starts quick saving and you know you fucked up. Like, ah, shit.
There was a roll. There was a roll.
save scum. F5.
Why is initiative rolling?
Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Oh my god, the initiative is scrolling. It is scrolling. Why? What did I do?
There's so many people in initiative,
should've
my
not-
computer's slowing down.
I should not have attacked the goblin camp, apparently.
Failed perception check. What's going on?
so many memes. First off, nothing seems to happen at the mention of Luther. Just felt like saying that. Lombardi nods. I can confer with the spirits at the base of the Shattered Ridge. That mountain range has claimed many lives that were cut short. And I do know that there's something that has them uneasy. Some monster that seems to be at the doorstep.
This rift. Sorry, I was just going to say this rift was in the Shattered Ridge. The one that we found. I believe we closed it, yes?
That may be true, and thank you for that, but it's been for a good several months at this point. I don't know if it's related to the rift that you found, or if it's from something else, but I definitely sense unease. So I will commune with not only those spirits, and if she'll hear my words, they who guard the veil, to see if I can, well, to begin the process of building an army to save lives.
Yes. I would never want someone to go against their principles. But if there is a way within those to assist.
I will have to venture outside the city. I'll have to get as close as I can to the base of the Shattered Ridge. The closest I am, then the easier it will be to communicate, but if you wouldn't mind accompanying me, I would very much appreciate the escort.
I get your bodyguard duty. It works.
Thank you for everything that you're doing. I know that it's a bit of a difficult situation, um, but I appreciate all of the help. Well, I am going to go and meditate and trance for a while to prepare for what comes tomorrow. Feel free, the tower is yours to explore as you like. Just be aware there are some arcane security measures. Don't go looking for my personal staff. Don't go looking for my personal library of arcane items. It's just more of a security worry than anything. Um, but yes, and they stand and give a little bow. Um, Feel free to stay however long you'd like. You can rest here. I could also have Sean ready rooms for you if you'd prefer. The tower is yours.
That would be great, Sean. Please. Best bed you got.
There's this little rattle of excitement as they start like shuffling towards one of the offset rooms, clearly getting everything ready. But Lombardi, they float up those spiral stairs and they kind of move with surprising swiftness towards the top, where that final layer where you can see all the way up, and there's actually what looks like a sky roof at the very tip top. You just watch as some opaque energy sort of fills that space and gives Lombardi a little bit of privacy. The tower is yours. The village is yours to explore. Is there anything you'd like to do?
So y'all got tasks you want to do, or
You mentioned not looking for his arcane stash. So I'm gonna look for his arcane stash.
God damn it.
Sybil,
love that for you.
I'm just curious.
Sybil, are we not here for a task?
Right.
I am curious to know why you think that, and it is odd that I am saying this, but why you think that the approach that you took was effective.
Because it's war. What's happening now, it's war and everything but name it. We don't have time to copy principles of a coward.
Would you ask me to go against my principles?
Yes. If it meant ensuring the safety of King Gavrin and the destruction of my queen, then absolutely.
Then you believe your way is
Sometimes-
the only way.
I believe that certainty is. I believe that if I've learned anything over this adventure with all of you, it is that the mind is capable of change because it needs to be. And just because somebody is comfortable in a way of doing things, thinking things, doesn't mean that that should override the necessity of a changed mind in times of peril. I changed. Why shouldn't he?
I think Viking would put his bourbon down after hearing the conversation, and as hypocritical as it'll sound coming from him, would probably look at Gav and be like, "I hate to say it, but I think I agree." Look, there, you guys got a lot of shit going on here, and I still got questions for days. But if Magic Man's got to change a few ways that he thinks to make this shit work in our favor, it might be the move. I'm all for one sticking with my ways and just doing what I know, but
making others change is worth it.
sometimes.
Whoever kills the queen.
I can't exactly speak to that. I don't really know about the queen killing part, but I know we have a world that's about to explode or die or some shit. Again, I really liked my quiet cabin. There's just a whole lot of shit going on here, but I guess if I get to walk in this earth a little bit longer, because the Magic Man summoned an army of undead that fights alongside us, sure. That sounds like the right move to me.
Well, all I ask is, Viking, do not hinder my progress again.
Sure. All right.
And he walks over to you and he tears a page out of his notebook and he hands it to you.
Oh no.
To expand my mind, I write poetry.
Okay.
And he's gonna walk upstairs and find a room to meditate in.
Danny,
Yeah,
has LB sent you a DM?
absolutely.
Would you care to share with the internet what it says?
Alicia, I share with the internet what it says.
You don't have to read the whole thing.
And watching, like,
I would like to know Viking's reaction to reading this poem.
Yeah.
It's my favorite things about Gavel.
Danny's a little taken aback. Give me a second. Danny's building here.
Internet. You aren't ready.
for our new viewers, our book has a tendency of writing poems that just have bars on them.
He writes raps.
Yeah. It uses the word ballin', and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I think as Sybil would, or as Gab would walk away, Viking would look at Sybil like, does he do this a lot?
I have to hear this, Viking.
Horns of the Undying.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's Viking, the beastkin flexing. Tall as a tower man. I'm not second guessing. Dark magic on his tongue. He's the Necro King. In the shadows, he's the one pulling all the strings. Is this music? Is this?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Oh, this is kind of Dead White's ghost in the mist. We be scheming.
Yeah.
Whisper in his ear. Yeah, it's that eternal dreaming. Got it.
The voice is making it so much.
I need another drink. Give me a second. Swing another. Whatever other thing of bourbon was there, he just takes another swing. Got his hammer in hand, swinging like a beast, fighting demons, dog. I'm a warrior at least. He's balling with the dead. You know he's a thug. Flex it on these bitches. Pull the trigger, no shrug. All right. Vikings in the house bringing hell to your front. Talking to his ghost like, bitch, let's hunt. Towers of the dark, he's a savage with the spells. I think at this point, Viking's starting to get a little rhythm in it, like bopping his head, like, Towers of the dark, he's a savage with the spells. Got these boys shaking, hear the toll of the bells. Living like a legend, every battle, he's the man. Oh, thank you. If you cross him, motherfucker, you won't make a stand. Annoyed really quick, that's true. Better watch what you say. Turn you to ash, watch your soul fade away. In the city where the streets whisper his name, beast can blood running deep. He's the beast in the game. Sean
think Sybil-
upstairs.
Clack, clack, clack.
I think Sibyl's gonna
Wow.
walk over to Viking and just welcome to the group. It's official now.
Holy shit.
I think he's still got the page in the one hand, and he's kind of like gripping the rusted Valiant pin that's strapped to his shoulder. And he's feeling pretty welcomed, but is also still insanely confused at what exactly he just read.
Oh,
Can I just point out that Kevil Brock is a white boy rapper.
Yeah.
He's a SoundCloud rapper, guys.
Oh.
No, no.
We love it. Okay. I was not familiar with this bit. This is all very new now. Okay.
Oh god.
One of my favorite clips is Sybil reading his and just going, bars.
Oh my god.
I don't think Viking's ready for bed. I think did Sybil walk away or did Sybil just
No, Sibyl's still there.
Okay.
She's like, welcome to the group. It's
Alright.
official now.
Cool. I think Viking's just like, I don't know. Change the subject quick. Sybil, Averin, your friend. What am I expecting of this guy real quick?
Of Averin?
Yeah. You know, future king, whatever, but buddy, just
Well,
Hey, real quick, Sybil, before you answer,
yeah.
Viking,
Hmm?
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
yes, sir.
Hear me out.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Can I choose
Just
fail it?
missed it.
Sybil, I want you to know that as you are speaking,
Mhm.
let's have a little fun with this. Sybil, I would like you to keep the tone, the friendly tone, as you just describe Averin.
Okay.
However, the words that you are now about to say are not the words that Sybil himself is saying, as something is piloting in Viking's mind for a moment to reveal that Averin is the target that he is supposed to go and kill. So basically, like, word it as though, like, yeah, Averin is just the small whelp. Just start listing out.
Okay, no, I got it.
I love this.
All right, so Averin. Averin is someone who was pushed into a position that they are absolutely not ready for yet. An apprentice magician at best. And honestly, the defenses that stand in between him and destruction are us. So you can imagine that this whole thing is hanging on a nail here. But no, Averin is a good person and absolutely defenseless.
As you say defenseless at the end, Viking, your dirty 20 will reveal the minor hallucination that you just experienced, because the voice is going to continue as Sybil visibly stops speaking. You just hear defenseless, and you know that if you go and kill him, then I can bring her back, and you know what you want in your heart. You just want your wife back. and the hallucination ends.
I think as the latter half of the hallucination kicks in, and he's like trying to be convinced that he needs to go kill this guy, Viking kind of shakes himself free and gets up. He's like, all right, I'll be back. Just don't wait up for me.
Are you okay?
Golden, I'm good. Just bourbon, I'm lightheaded.
We're 1,000 miles.
Yeah, I'm just becoming a lightweight around you guys. I need to drink more. Let's go to that Major Readaville place you talked about. It sounds fun.
It was a good time. I can do some reading about combinations that will help with your
You do
hangover.
exactly that. Let me know tomorrow. All right.
Oh, okay.
Great. Cool. Yeah, he's gonna book it out the door to find somewhere quiet, somewhere. So, no, not back where we crashed the plane. Everyone will be moving the shit. Yeah, maybe like behind the building or against whatever he can find that seems vacant.
Okay. As you leave, Sybil.
Mm-hmm.
Just curious, what did Sybil actually say about Averin?
About that, he said, Averin's a good person who is handling a responsibility that they were not prepared for with grace and compassion. And it is my absolute honor to swear myself to them as their knight. I am their defense. And I think that's where it was like, he's defenseless. I am their defense.
Oh, that's so good. Okay. What do you do after Viking leaves? Because now you're essentially left to your own devices. Because I think Gavel goes to find rest. Is that right?
Yeah, well, it'd be a shame if somebody stumbled upon
You can look.
tomes or items. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a look, just to,
Okay. No,
I
hey.
can feel the disapproval.
It's okay.
I know,
okay.
we just got him on our side. It's gonna be great when you make him turn around. It's gonna be great.
My persuasion is pretty high. I'm
100% recalling about 5 different times where I said make a persuasion check, and you did the whole. My go, tell me, go fake my too.
That's what go make a persuasion check translates to. In
Dutch. Go. That got me. There's a little bit of delay. That's the dumbest thing you said. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, okay. That I had it all. And I get to investigation. Okay, that's gonna be a 28.
Jesus. You poke around a little bit. You go to the second floor. And as you get to the second floor and you step onto like the invisible floor, it fills with opaque energy so you can see where you're walking. And you definitely clock like, okay, this floor is way too wide open. There's got like you're wasting space here, and this is a cozy core tower. You have to have some sort of use for this. And with a 28, you actually piece together that some of the decorations, like the potted plants and the small cupboards and whatnot, are actually. Go ahead.
Let me guess. The mundane items are magical traps. These fucking major.
No, they are arranged in a way, though, that they actually make rudimentary runes.
Oh, runes.
You're such a shit.
such a shit about magic. I love it. But you are easily able to navigate around these runes where these traps are obviously placed for you. And you approach a chest. Just a wooden chest. It looks ornately crafted. I'm going to let that 28 roll here. You do see that there is a magical trap of some kind engaged while this chest is closed.
Oh no, this would probably be bad if my Mercury was in Gatorade. Let's get this fucking chest.
Danny, I'd like to make a request for a clip.
All right.
It's just all of the times that Sybil has talked shit on magic this entire episode.
I might need more timestamps, but yes.
So
got it. Okay.
It's just a chest. Oh no, it's not suspicious at all. Fucking wizards.
I write these down as short little descriptions. This is Mercury and Gatorade.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh, Arcana. Okay. Okay, that is going to be a 22.
Okay. With a 22, you deduce that this trap is baked into this ornate, almost Art Nouveau sort of engraving on the top of this chest. That as you're looking at it, and this is again calling in your investigation, you realize it's like a weird maze. And you follow along with your finger and take a couple minutes. It takes a little bit. It's a little ornate and a little extra, but you eventually complete it. And doing so, you, with your magic vision, can see the arcane trap disable.
You know what would have been more effective? A fucking lock. It's just gonna open it.
You know, as you go to open it,
oh,
there
okay.
is a fucking lock.
All right, see, now this is gonna give me trouble. Not playing goddamn Etch-a-Sketch on your
you know what? I'll give it to you, if only because I like the idea that you're like, oh shit, is there actually a lock? There's just a latch you have to pull up and then it'll...
Oh, see, this is what we're talking about. Like, okay, click. Pathetic.
I love handing these moments. Like, here you go. Here you go. Shit on magic on this.
He's so fucking mad at this.
Inside, you find several items. One is Key of the Starfield. It is a literal key, but it's ornately crafted. It looks to be made of something like platinum or something.
Okay.
The second item. Hold on, I just had it. Hold on, wait, shush, shut up. Shut up your face. I just lost it. Hold on.
You didn't say anything.
The next is a Shield of Missile Attraction. I'm waiting for the heyo, but that's fine.
I feel bad because, like, you know what? You'll need to read anything else, because what he's going to do is he's going to put 2 copper into the chest and leave a note that says, "Buy a lock."
I love that you did that to prove a point.
Hey, Ian, you still in chat, dog? Just know when you get back. It might be Sybil's fault.
Amazing. So funny.
Is there anything... He's gonna go to his room after that.
Okay, cool.
That's
I wanted to see.
Sybil's not a thief, but he is an asshole.
Are you not, though? Are you? I guess. You said 2 copper? What'd you say?
No, I left. Oh, did I leave 2 copper? I meant 2 platinum.
Oh,
You,
that,
can, you can take
listen.
2 of my platinum.
That's better. It's,
Buy a fucking lock, you
uh,
dork.
I'm even like,
I can breathe
man.
life back into. Get a guard and a lock.
Jesus Christ. Viking.
2 hours, 53 minutes. Okay. Yeah.
Viking.
Yo.
You step outside and you can feel that breeze roll through the town. It's quiet. You can hear some shambling, but you're pretty sure it's just some of the undead that are assisting the town, some of which are moving pieces of your airship. But you have a moment alone.
I think as we would cut to Viking chilling on his own, he's got the Doombringer dagger in one hand, just really clutching it. In the other hand, he's got Gavel's poem. And it's just has read over it again and again, but is locked on the 2 lines. Dead wife ghost in the mist, we be scheming, whisper in his ear, yeah, it's that eternal dreaming. And it's the eternal dreaming that is cycling again and again. That is, she is gone. She will not be back unless. And then I think he not destroys it, but crumples the note as just quickly just takes the dagger and just cuts it through the air as this maybe 5-foot stream of just a void just rips open. Just suddenly everything crawling out as he doesn't look at it, but is just prepared for someone's voice to come out, whether it's Skaya's or I do not remember the lady that spoke to me.
She never gave her name.
Okay, cool.
You carve, and you're typically used to just void, nothing on the other side. This time, it's different. You carve through, and instead of that nothing that awaits on the other side, it opens to a room. Stone floors, very ornately decorated. Large bed pushed up against the wall. And there's a desk. And someone seated on it facing away from you. And on that desk, you see in the corner a roughly held together crimson red crystal. This individual has long brown hair that is in a braid that's sort of pulled around to one side of their shoulder. And they slowly turn in this chair. And you can see that it is a beautiful woman. And when they turn, you notice one little detail. On that desk that is now in view is a crown. Have you given my offer a second thought?
We're looking through this rift almost just like a window to each
Mhm.
other, like no one's going. Okay. I think Viking kind of shuffles and turns himself again, not facing it, but then is intrigued by this new perspective that is never happened when he's talked through this rift. And here's the question: is just kind of jumping between the crystal and the crown and her, and holding the dagger still in his hand. He just kind of grips it and yeah. Tell me more. Tell me what you want, why you want it, so I know what I'm getting into.
I want the heir to the Lothorn throne to be killed. I want it because that family has been a stain upon our world, and I mean to rectify that.
In what way? Is this a personal thing? Is this grand scale? What do we got here? I'm gonna need some more than that.
Well, on the official side of things, I know that Lothorn has power, sites of untapped potential that I feel my lands could make use of. But if you want the truth, this is just comeuppance. This is what happens when you spurn the Queen of Eodrathe. Speaking of which, where are my manners? My apologies for the deception. I only felt it was pertinent to get your attention. My name is Queen Resli Eodrathe. And it's wonderful to meet you, Viking.
I think Viking is taking everything in and just absorbing what's being said while thinking about the conversation happened with Gavel minutes ago about changing your principles. And hearing that it's more of a personal revenge-filled vendetta is also still just seeing this silhouette of Skaya. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, Your Highness. What, you just need him dead?
Yes. If you would like, I have many capabilities to offer further reward for your service in such an act. Any piece of land that you wish, isolated from society, a small home for the two of you. It's yours. If you wish power, and at this point she stands, if you wish for the ability to rend your enemies in twain with but a stroke of your hammer, it will be yours. There is nothing that I cannot provide those who swear their oaths to me. That is my one request. That you be honored as a hero of Iadrathe when the deed is done.
God damn it. Viking looks at her, and you can see the conflict on his face where he's so ready to say yes, but knows he shouldn't. And I think he'd ask, this entire time she's been giving these hopes and dreams, he's seen that lovely field that's just kind of not been accessible, that was near their house, but they couldn't have it. And if they could just have that, the privacy to themselves again, all the property they could want, just excluded from all of this noise that he's been dealing with for these last couple weeks. And I think he comes to and he's just like, I'm not ready to say yes. Tell me more about you as a queen. Why should I? Loyalty, whatever the fuck he said.
Why should you swear your oaths?
Sure. Outside of my wife. You know that's a weak point, and it's what I want. But if I'm screwing over the entire world by doing this...
The entire world. How many prophecies have you witnessed come true in your life?
I don't know how much a prophecy is. I don't know. It's maybe like a level of a prophet. It's not many.
All the respect to the Lothorn kingdom. But a story told from a very old and very creative individual to be referred to as a prophecy seems a little extreme, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
If you knew the horrors that family visited on those that surrounded them, if you knew the pain that they caused, the lives that were cut short because of their actions, you would do the exact same. I am recognizing a problem, and I mean to fix it. And some make me out to be some sort of a monster because of it, and that is their viewpoint. My aim is to bring peace. My aim is to lead our corner of the world into something better. I wish to make a message clear to everyone that reckless actions, needless loss of life, it should not be honored. It should not be respected, and it certainly should not be a right given to a royal family.
And when this heir dies, what is the expectation for the kingdom? What's happening? Who's taking over? What's the plan?
We install a council of nobles to oversee the rebuilding of the once known kingdom of Lothorn. It will expand Eladrathe, sure, but it will be done respectfully. We undo the damage that has been done from this needless war, and we build the region back up and help it realize its potential.
Last question. How real is Sky when she comes back? Am I getting my wife back as she is? Am I getting her for everything she knows since she's died? Is this some bullshit ghost copy paste invisible version? What is?
Make me an insight check.
You will try. Love that. 10.
As she speaks, you don't pick up any signs that she is withholding anything. She says, "My offer isn't a parlor trick. My offer isn't an echo that you experience of something that she said years ago. It's not a pale imitation. When I offer your wife's return to your side, I mean it entirely."
Does Viking feel any breeze at all?
Make a perception check. LB's mic is muted, so I can't hear.
18.
I'll say that's enough. You kind of, perhaps it's the honeyed words of the queen. Perhaps that you were distracted, but you haven't felt a breeze. Until you focus. And you feel, this is going to sound weird, but bear with me.
Mhm.
It's like where you feel just the slight breeze go against, like, just off of your arm. Like you feel it almost on the fur of your arms. And it's a quick breeze, but it's sustained. You deduce that this breeze is being prevented from reaching you. Like you are not, it is being blocked in some way.
Fuck. I think as the queen is going on about bringing her back, having her by his side again, and he is going through the montage of moments that he's had with her, the coming through the threshold of the house for the first time, the working in the field with her on the porch, whittling at wood, just every different memory that he has. Uh, and the breeze is an ever so slight distraction before he looks back at the queen, reaches behind him, grabs the handle of the hammer, and just plunges it into the floor. Go ahead. Do what you have to do. I'll kill him.
She smiles. And she turns and produces this very ornate but kind of crude looking blade. It's styled like a longsword, and she approaches this window and she goes to place the flat of the blade on one of your shoulders. And she turns, places it on your other. Repeat after me. I, Viking,
I, Viking,
shall take up arms to defend my queen.
shall take up arms to defend my queen.
Let no harm befall her.
Let no harm befall her
While there is breath in my body.
while there is breath in my body.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Fun times, fun times. 7.
It's like you breathe a little clear for the first time in a long time. She smiles and gives a nod. Rise, my Viking.
He'll stand up, not looking up, just face staring at the ground.
This force gathering at Witherthorn, in order for you to get easy access to your prey, you will have to take up arms against some of my other soldiers. That is permitted. I will see to it that the force that approaches Witherthorn is significantly less, giving you an easy victory. I'm sure that in response, the heir will reveal himself personally. That will create the window that you need.
I'll
And
get it
once
done.
it is,
I got it.
well, thank you, Sir Viking.
I think Viking turns back towards the rift and just steps through it, doesn't acknowledge the sir, and pulls the dagger back out to reach behind him and just start going to close it again.
She just stands on the opposite side with a smile on her face.
Just pulls it shut, seals the whole thing, shuts in the air, and dagger back in, unrolls the sheet of paper that has been clutched in his hand the entire time, and sees the line that says, "Bitch, let's hunt," and walks back inside to go find the room.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Uh,
Well, to everybody who tuned in, thank you so much. Much love to Folk and Myth, to So You Want to Be a DM, and to Dwarven Lion for the raids. Thank you so much for sharing your community with us. Um, mm, mm, delicious. For those who are just joining us, Crit Hit Chronicles streams every Thursday and Friday. Thursdays, you found us. It's the Tales of the Valiant, sponsored by Kobold Press. Um, if you would like to catch other projects, on Fridays, we stream Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to Baldur's Gate 3, which is a wonderful campaign you can catch tomorrow night. And a quick shout out to the Messy Crit Productions, as we have the newest episode of Road to Hell live. We are continuing where we left off with the first new episode since the relaunch. So go and take a listen. We are up on Spotify, and episodes are also up on YouTube as well. But before we end tonight's episode and stream, I would like to give the floor to our wonderful cast. And I would like to start with Danny.
Me? Oh, you
Mhm.
shouldn't have.
Mhm.
Danny's still spiraling. Give me a second here. Hey everybody, I'm Danny. I go by CG Danny B online. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky at CG Danny B. We talk all things indie gaming. This week we dropped our new episode of Playlog Podcast, where Topher and I are building the ultimate indie alphabet list. One letter, one game, building the perfect list. We did A through M. Next week will be N through Z. So that'll be fun. And then, of course, you can find me here on Thursday nights for Tales of the Valiant. And starting this weekend, you can find me on Hack Recklessly for our Brilliant Ruin, which will be a fun 3-part series we'll be doing over the next month or so. And yes, indie games are cool. Play some more of them. Let's all go keep playing Silk Song. It's a good time.
Would you mind popcorning it, my darling?
Oh boy. Noir, go ahead, buddy.
You're muted. No, can't hear you.
Lol, psych. I meant pass it to LB while Noir figures out.
Hello, everybody. I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on Instagram and on Blue Sky, where I stream is on Hack Recklessly. Whereas Danny said, we are going to be playing some Our Brilliant Ruin on Sundays for the upcoming month. We've got the Fallout crew back for that, so I'm very excited. The next time we're going to be live is tomorrow on Hack Recklessly, where we're going to be playing some Repo, which is going to be fun. Danny and Alex will be there, and I think a couple other people, but we'll see how it goes. We gotta be little robots, little guys, and try not to die. I think it's gonna be great. Noir, my dear.
How about now?
Yeah.
you're
Much
good.
better.
Yay, we fixed it. Hi, everybody. I'm Noir. I play Sybil Kingsman. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's TikTok, Twitch, Threads, Blue Sky, the whole shebang. Catch me on Saturday over on Sam DeLove's channel for our Owlbear Saturday. We have just made it to Act 3 of Baldur's Gate. And I crave violence, so we'll see if I can get some bloodshed in. But that's it.
I won't
Stop
stop receiving you. Nope.
Yes. I bet you will. I bet you will.
And for me, you can find me all over the places, either Kujo Plays Games or follow Crit Hit Chronicles. Tomorrow night, during the break, is going to be an announcement for our horror chronicle this year. So tune in for that. It's going to be during our break. This. I feel so good right now. So we are going to go ahead and get a raid set up for Captain Robert. If I hit the right button. There we go. Who's playing some D&D. I believe they're playing Vecna, Eve of Ruin. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You're loved. You're appreciated. Please be nice to each other. And we will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Good night.